I just can't give it up. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and we are back at it in the chop shop, in the garage. And in today's video, if you can tell from the title, we are going to be installing some Dodge Charger wheels on my RX350. Now, for those of you guys who know about the RX350, last summer had the 350Z 18-inch wheels on there for my winter setup. And it's almost summertime. It's starting to get nice out here in Canada. And I have these 18-inch wheels with rubber that is less than par. So I needed to get some new tires for the stock rims that came on the RX. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm just not a fan. I like the 5-spoke design. The offset is garbage. I think these are like 7.5 wide by 18 with like a 45 offset. So I knew I wanted to upgrade, so I ended up starting to look for some new wheels. Now I was looking for some OEM wheels off of a newer RX350. I did want to upgrade the diameter. The width would be cool too, because I do like, offset. I am somewhat of a stance guy myself. But the problem with that is just Lexus parts are just too expensive. For like a set of new wheels, OEM wheels with good rubber, I was looking at close to $2,000, and I could have spent more money. So as I do with wheels, I started looking at other brands. Now I knew Nissan wheels would fit. I already have the hub-centric rings for the Nissan wheels to fit on the RX. So I started looking at some G35 wheels, some G37 wheels, but I wasn't able to find something that was going to work, that was within my budget. Now, I'm not going to lie, what I really wanted was some Ford Edge 22-inch wheels. Now, for those of you guys who are familiar with those wheels, really nice looking set of wheels that came on the Ford Edge. And I started looking at those, and the prices were just like $1,300, still close to $1,000. And then I started thinking, Dodge is a 5x115. The Lexus is a 5x114.3. I've ran Mustang wheels on my Impala in the past, which was the same deal. I think the Impala was 5x115. The Mustang was 5x114. And I started thinking Dodges and Chryslers are big cars, and a set of wheels off of one of them would probably fit the RX350 quite nice. And I started looking on Marketplace, and what I found was a set of 20-inch wheels off of a 2017, I believe, Dodge Charger. Now these are 20 inches, I believe 8 wide, but the offset on this is plus 25. Whereas this, I think, is plus 45. So going to be quite a bit more aggressive than the OEM set here. And these came with a really nice set of Cooper RS3 GT tires on it. So these are going to be an upgrade, not just for the rim, but these tires are also going to blow these SUV all-season tires out of the water. Now, I did a little bit of research on one of my favorite Facebook groups, OEM wheels on other makes and models, because, I mean, I mix and match wheels. Like, I've had a 350Z. That 350Z set of wheels that's on the RX has been on that for quite some time. And so with buying these, with the money that I spent on these, I should be able to sell this set right here for close to what I paid for the 20s, if not maybe a little bit less. And hopefully I will have upgraded my wheel and tire package for, $200 or $300. But what we're doing in today's video is we're going to pull the RX350 into the garage. We're going to remove the 350Z wheels, which are on there right now, that have the winter tires on it, which I do like. The offset on the RX350 is way nicer than these ones right here. And then we got the hub-centric rings going, and we are going to go ahead and install some nice 20s with a meaty offset. And yeah, pretty much see how it looks. So for those of you guys who want to see what a set of Dodge Charger wheels looks like on an RX350, you're in the right place. Alrighty, so the RX350 is in the garage. As you can see, we've got the 350Z wheels, the winter setup on this thing currently. And I do like this set of wheels. Like, they're not my favorite, but I mean, on any car, they have a half decent offset. And, you know, on this thing, I think with the black, they look pretty decent. But yeah, what I think we're going to go ahead and do is jack up the one side of the car, pull off the wheels. We are going to have to pull off those hub-centric spacers for the 350Z wheels, so I'm hoping that's not going to be too difficult. And then we're going to start slapping these wheels on here, and I'm pretty excited. I have been looking forward to this for quite some time, so with that being said, let's get into it, man. Alrighty, so I got the wheels on the Lexus, and I have to say they look absolutely magnificent. Now, compared to these wheels, these tires are actually off a newer RX, so they're a little bit bigger than the tires that were on the other 5 spokes, which I've already sold, actually. But these ones are, I think, like 3/4 of an inch smaller in diameter than these ones. Now the car, I still need to take it for a little bit of a test drive, so it will settle a bit. I just put the jack down on here, so it will settle when we drive. But as far as the fitment goes, I mean, they sit pretty much flush. I was hoping to get some poke, I'm not gonna lie, with that plus 25 offset, but nonetheless, they look good. So I'm going to take this thing for a little bit of a test drive just to make sure there's no wobbles, make sure that everything runs properly, drives properly. And what we're going to do, as we always do when we put on new wheels, new parts and stuff like that, we'll run it over to the car wash, give it a good detail, and then we'll do a nice little walk around. So I'm pretty pumped, man. This looks just as good as I thought it would. So with that being said, we'll hit the car wash and give you guys the official walk around. Alrighty, so we just washed up the car. Everything's looking good. I still do need to do a nice sponge bath with this thing. Hopefully the wind's not too bad. It's a bit windy, but I did want to finish up this video because I am absolutely pumped at the way that this thing looks right now. So everything's bolted up. Hub-centric rings are on. I've driven this thing for a couple of days now, and it does run really nice. So as far as the offset goes, we're sitting pretty well flush. I was hoping it would poke out a little bit more, but it's an SUV and these are technically car rims. So yeah, you can't expect too much. Now once these tires go bad, I'll probably upgrade them to a, these are 245/45 sidewalls. I'll probably do like a 245/55 maybe, just to get a little bit more meat to fill in that wheel well. But I mean, you know, I am a car guy with the G35, the Civic and stuff, so having a sportier look as opposed to more of an SUV look, so yeah, this is gonna definitely work for me. Now as far as the cornering goes, these tires are for what they call passenger vehicles, not SUVs. However, I was doing some research online and people have put these on like 740i BMWs, which are much heavier than this thing. I've already done some pretty heavy cornering and stuff like that, and these things are they're gripping way more than my my all seasons ever have. So yeah, that's pretty much the walk around of the RX350 on the Dodge Charger wheels. I'll also be posting a couple photos on the RX350 groups as well as the OEM wheels on other makes and models, because you know, I just spreading the word, man. There's decent deals on wheels out there other than Lexus wheels. Lexus wheels are expensive for a nice set that would have, you know, been this same offset and looked this aggressive. And there's better options out there and you can get good deals. You just got to do your research, and that's what I did, hence why we are here today. So yeah, man, with that being said, ooh-wee, I am your boy Denali, aka Don Squally. Like, they work so well, they almost look OEM. Like, they almost look like they're meant to be on this car. That's how well these fit this SUV. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, man, with that being said, I'm your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and we're gonna catch y'all folks at the next one. Peace.